This particular show with Utuntu ZAMgazine. My name is Blessed with my co-host Rebecca.
Hi, Blessed.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, looking awesome.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.
Of course. Now we have, we have Vladan from Serbia on Zoom right now. We have Will within Lusaka and Natasha as well within Lusaka, who is the managing editor of the magazine as well. So we're going to have a very interesting conversation this particular morning. Will, Natasha, and Vladan, how are you?
Very good, thank you.
Good, thank you. Hi.
Okay, so Will, I think over to you. We've done the introductions, please. I mean, yeah, it's your show for now. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much for having us. Just to introduce to the audience, my name is Will Omodia, and my colleague in Serbia is Vladan Pesic, and we have Natasha Chikopa. We're all part of the team at Utuntu ZAMgazine.
Exactly, wonderful. Now, this is a new product. Actually, we haven't something like this. We haven't seen something like this in Zambia. You did a pre-launch. I was privileged actually to be a part of the pre-launch, and yeah, everybody whoever came there actually was like, oh, this is a good thing. We've never seen something like this, and you coming up with something like this. I want to know, in the introduction of the magazine, what is in there? What are some of the features, for example, Rebecca and I can expect from this magazine?
Sorry, I need to take that. I didn't quite hear you.
Okay. In short, simply I'm saying, run us through, for example, the introduction of the Utuntu ZAMgazine. I know you did a pre-launch. I was there, but other people who were not there, for example, Rebecca, who was supposedly to be there, and then she missed it. So, yeah, just run us through the introduction and the features we're going to focus on before we come to Natasha.
Okay, well, it really came together during the COVID period. On lockdown, I was looking for something interesting, innovative, to keep me preoccupied, and interacting with the people around Zambia, Lusaka especially, gave me a lot more vision as to how we could create a product that you could read in bed, discussing, read in bed about things which were topical issues. It took a little while to get everything together, but what we then created was something which was, in my view, absolutely innovative. In the magazine, you would be able to read about local and international news. You would be able to read about lifestyle, read about relationship news, read about business news. We have absolutely lovely sections about favorite pictures. If we publish it, we pay you. Stories which cover every aspect of lifestyle. We also wanted to avoid, I would say we wanted to avoid politics, because it was not my thing, without making it boring. So take a look at the magazine. You'd find some really innovative steps we took. So for our commercials, for example, you can have your graphics and you embed your video as well as audio. So in effect, you can have TV and radio in the same magazine, and it's free.
Okay.
What else can I say except direct you to the website, which is showing at the bottom of your screen.
Yeah.
We can talk about a bit more. Engage with us on Facebook if you like, our social media handles. Facebook is Utuntu ZAMgazine. Instagram is Utuntu_ZAMgazine, and Twitter is also there for Utuntu Z. We have the TV show now. You cannot, we're onto a good thing, and Zambia has seen nothing yet. I'm really confident about what we can do.
Awesome.
And with you guys helping,
Yeah.
we'll be good.
Great.
All right. So, Obviously, somebody out there would be intrigued just to hear the name Utuntu. So why did you come up with the name Utuntu? Like, what's behind that name?
So, did I get the question right? Where did we get Utuntu?
Yeah, as in, obviously people will be intrigued when they read the name Utuntu. Why the name Utuntu in the first place?
Okay, so I hear why Utuntu. The question is why Utuntu?
Why did you name the magazine Utuntu?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So we if I can hear you well, because the audio is a bit I think I'm having problems with the audio on my side. Vladen, did you get that? Do you want to take that question?
No, I think the question was, why did we name the magazine Utuntu?
Exactly.
Excellent. Okay, good. So when I finished the first, should I say, manuscript of the draft of this project, we didn't have a name. So I did a research looking for something which captured the spirit of getting a bit of everything: lifestyle, business news, serious local and international news, classified section, adverts, serious articles about all sorts of things that matter to the lifestyle in Zambia. And I kept coming up with something which was little things. So I asked someone to tell me, what is little things? How would you capture little things in the local language? And it came up with Utuntu.
Awesome.
As soon as I heard the word Utuntu, something about it connected, and I just liked it. That's how it came up. Utuntu. It's just simple, just like that. And I did another research. A lot of people liked it too. And I think it captures the spirit of the magazine.
All right.
Thank you. It's a good name, actually.
Yeah, very.
It's a
I
good
think somebody obviously
You like?
interested just
Yeah.
by looking at it. Utuntu, obviously, I want to find out what's this
What
Utuntu they're
exactly
talking
in
about.
there?
So
Yeah.
the name itself is very catchy.
Oh, one
I
more
like
thing.
it.
Yeah.
One more thing. We didn't want to call it magazine. We wanted to call it ZAMgazine. So
ZAMgazine.
Zambia
Yes.
Yes.
magazine.
Zambian feel?
So mixing both of them, that's how we came up with Utuntu ZAMgazine.
Yeah. Nice. Now, before I bring the managing editor, before we have Natasha, let's go to Vlad. This is a purely all online magazine, and it's quite responsive. And according to the introduction, Will said he's the backbone, the technical backbone. Yeah, maybe I think it would be better to hear from his side, actually, what it takes to build something.
Hear from the technical backbone.
Exactly.
Okay, hi, first of all. Well, we were going for the modern approach to a traditional medium. I mean, it's about time to switch that from that paper magazines we're all used to. So, and to upgrade it, basically. And in the time of COVID and this new age, I think that the logical way to go is online, which allowed us to combine much more things into one product. Instead of just letters on the paper, we can now have multimedia like videos and audio files embedded in the magazine itself, along with the cross-device accessibility, so you can read it on your desktop, laptop, mobile phone, whatever you have with you. Of course, let's not forget the pollution part, and we can always be up to date with this product because it's digital. We can update files, keep track of current events, and so on. But the main achievement here, I believe, is combining basically all media into one product. So you can read like Will almost said in his previous comment, you have TV and radio in a magazine. So we've made Utuntu, a lot of little stuff combined.
Yeah.
So
Now with all the
that's basically
technicalities, actually, when you look at it, it's quite responsive. You can put your video there, you play it, and then all that. And any glitches, for example, trying to avoid when it comes to usage. For example, if I'm on there, are there any such things that for example, you've tried to avoid?
try to avoid? I can't really say right now, but again, we're still developing. I believe that there will be a lot of hurdles to overcome, especially with the new devices coming out every day. That I believe is going to be an possible issue with just keeping track of everything, that every new device that comes around. But I believe that most of the wishes could be fulfilled.
Okay, great. Thanks, Vladen, for that. I think it's it's like giving me a sense of that I'll be safe anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
I won't have problems, something like that. All right, so maybe we can have Natasha, because being the managing editor.
Yeah. What does it take to manage a magazine like Utuntu and all
That's the thing.
So, Natasha.
Hi, I'm having a little bit of trouble listening to you guys. The audio is really, really low, so I'm trying so hard to pay attention.
Okay.
So the question is, how are you finding it being an editor of Utuntu? Like, what challenges and everything are you finding? Has it been easy so far?
Did you hear that, Will? Can you just repeat it for me?
I think Vladen might be the best. He has the best audio right now.
I think that the question was about what challenges are you facing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
What challenges are we facing regarding the magazine being digital? Or
specifically you being the managing editor, putting everything in place to know which story is the best, because obviously you are receiving so many stories being submitted, but for you to choose which one is the best for which section, what challenges were you finding encountering concerning that?
Oh, they're not challenges at all. They're not challenges. I wouldn't call them challenges. It's very interesting, the number of articles we've been getting and reading through them, and the process of selecting which is the best is not primarily is the best, but which one will fit the edition that we're publishing for when it's coming out. So we have different, we're planning to publish different publications each month. So, whatever articles fit that vibe of the month, and that's what we want to put in. We don't really butt heads, but I think it's more of a consensus of us sitting in the office and saying, we like this one, we like this one, we put it together. We obviously have to, proofread and sort out any glitches in punctuation, wording, and all those things. So I wouldn't call it challenging. It's an interesting battle, but at the end of the day, we want to give you everything that we have received, because I would love to think Utuntu ZAMgazine is a publication that we take to heart, and we want it to be Zambian as much as it can. And so it's for the people, by the people.
Okay, so from what I'm getting, we get to gather articles and everything. So do people get to write to you? Is it anybody that can actually send those articles to you, or maybe you've got a certain group of people that actually submit those articles to you?
I'll answer what I heard to that question. There's certain articles that are sent to us that people would like to be published, and I think if Will can correct me, most of these articles, mostly questions that are arising in departments such as relationships. In that relationship department, I didn't get the other question that you asked, but yes, people can send us articles to be published in the magazine.
Nice. All right. So, for instance, there's a feature in the ZAMgazine where you allow the fans, can I call the fans, or the audience, to send photos, the pictures, and then there's amount, the winning photo, there's that. Can you explain that a little bit?
Oh, the lovely faces.
Yes.
So basically, the concept I would think behind the lovely faces is just, you know, to appreciate the beauty, not only of women, you know, men as well. And this feature just allows people to engage with us. You know, we're an interactive digital online magazine. So we want to promote engagement. We want to promote interaction as much with our viewers. So you can send us a picture, and you know, we're not judging it by it is the best picture, it is the worst picture, we don't like this or we don't like that. I mean, you send us, it is a lovely face. We pay you for that, and we publish it in our magazine to keep, you know, just have to keep posted. You can be published in next month, you know, 2 months down the line you can be published, but as long as we have that face of you, we just want to appreciate the faces that you know are currently roaming around Zambia. So that's pretty much around appreciation and giving to the public as well.
All right. So do you have a specific or particular favorite section of the magazine? Yourself as
Do
the
I
magazine
have
editor?
a favorite section?
Yeah.
Well, my favorite section would be the person of interest. I say this because, you know, people are coming up with new things each and every day. There's certain people that we do not know about that are doing great things. You know, it's not the regular celebrity that we want to be involved in the person of interest, but you know, it could be you and I, even me, you know, but you know, I run these businesses, or I have something that I want to bring, you know, I want to do something about it. And person of interest allows a person, you know, to be recognized. This is us trying to help people to put themselves out there, you know. So I think that's my favorite part of it, because I get to meet and hear stories from different types of people who are doing so great, and people like should get that type of recognition throughout. So if, you know, us as Utuntu ZAMgazine can help with that, we would be more than glad to do that.
All right. Now there's actually in the Utuntu magazine, there's it's like they're focusing again on, there are certain topics that, for example, we cannot, you know, like exactly to talk about. But in the ZAMgazine, such topics are being discussed and they're being talked about. Natasha, can you what kind of these stories? Okay, give one example of these stories, because if I'm gonna think of something that's not so, you know, okay to discuss in public, what kind of stories? Just one.
So I'll try and answer that to how much I've heard.
Okay.
I think you're asking if we have controversial topics in the magazine.
Yes.
That people would like to openly talk about but cannot, but the magazine does that for us. Is that what the question is?
Exactly.
Okay, so we didn't want to be too controversial, but you know, we sat down and asked each other, what do people want, you know, to talk about that they can't openly talk about, you know, during the day or just in public. You know, it's those sort of things where you're sitting in the comfort of your room on your bed, and you pick up your pad and you're scrolling through things that you know, you can't really say, hey guys, look, I'm reading about this. So we went that route to kind of modernize and also keep updated. You know, the world is moving, and I think it's only right for us to adapt in that way. So this is also one reason to why the magazine is 18 plus, because you get those topics that you know can't be discussed with the younger generation. but we feel open to doing that because this is what you and I, not necessarily you and I, but you know, me and my partner, or you and your partner, would talk about in the comfort of your room at maybe 22 hours. We're discussing about it. So we wanted to bring it into the magazine. If you look at, you know, magazines internationally, you know, this is it's not something new, and that's what we wanted to bring into the Zambian atmosphere, the Zambian industry when we're talking about magazines. We wanted to bring in this particular thing because everyone talks about it, and we just wanted to give people a platform to feel comfortable in interacting with us about certain topics. One of them talks about when the condom breaks. I wouldn't know. I'm a woman. You know, some of them highlight certain health tips regarding women and you know, their daily routine regarding sexual intercourse and everything. So I think it gives people a platform to also interact and tell us their views, and it keeps people informed as well, you know, and information is pretty much what we want to be portrayed as well, and it's a good way to pick up the magazine and read about something and know that, okay, this is what I'm going through, or this is what is happening. So I think it's a good way for us to adapt to the way the world is moving right now.
Okay, since you mentioned something to say that it's rated 18, and obviously it's, you know, an online magazine and all that. So what policies, or rather what how can I put it?
And we
guidelines are you
exactly.
putting to make sure that, you know, people who are younger than 18 actually do not get access to that magazine, because it's online. The younger generation will be interested. They're actually more interested to find out when
more
it comes
curious,
to sex topics.
yes.
You know, I think this is something that obviously it also goes to the technical side. You know, if you're 16, 17, or 16, 17, 15, you're probably going to register and lie about your age and do that, and that's something we can't control. But like many other platforms, even Gmail and all these others, there needs to be some sort of parental guidance to it. And one technical that we're putting, you know, is if you put in your age there and you're below 18, we would seek a parental email address to keep, you know, you from going into it, or at least have you with any guidance if you want to read it. But at the end of the day, you know, if you're 15 and you get on social media or on a website and you type in that you're 20, we can't you know, there's no way that we can do that. But you know, we obviously have to set up from our side, let people know that this is an 18 plus, and you do need parental guidance if you're below that. So that's something we have not hidden, that's something we have addressed. So you know, again, that's all I can say on that.
Thank you, Natasha. I think let me take this back to Will. Will, earlier you said we're actually winding up. Technical here, they're telling us that we only have like 2 minutes to wind up. Earlier you said the magazine is free. Is registration optional? Can you choose to register to enter your details, or you can just go to the website and then it opens like that?
Sorry, I do need, Vladan, could you do me a favor then?
Yeah.
The question?
To tell you what the question was.
Yes, please, because
They're
it
asking
looks like the connection between us is better.
Asking if anyone can access the magazine, or do they need to register up front?
Oh, it's for free. I don't.
It is free.
All right, I'm going to plug the magazine quickly. It is free. We intend to keep it free. All we need you to do is register at first, and once you've done that, you'll have access to the magazine. We're currently going through a real drive now to get people to read the magazine, enjoy it. So we have exciting promotions happening right now, such as the Valentine's promo is happening now. If you go to the Facebook or any of the social media handles, you find directions there. We are giving away free prizes, cash prizes. We also give you a holiday if you remain together from Valentine's. We have for 12 months, by the way, to 2 destinations in Zambia, any of 2 destinations. And we're doing free Valentine's dinner as well. If you win, that's something. Then one of the interesting thing I wanted people to quickly catch on is we're really big on supporting local business, because now it's the COVID era and a lot of people are at home, people are struggling, businesses are struggling. We're looking for perhaps financial institutions who might come on board with us, and we'll show them exactly what we can do that will cost them literally nothing to engage with their potential business partners, and everybody wins. In addition to all of this, we have, if you like, a corporate social responsibility side. We are supporting the campaign to mask up. My mask is right here, and to stay safe. And it's free. We'll give you free masks for yourself, friends, and family. And all you need to do is get in touch with us. Our phone number.
Thank you, Will.
Again, you can reach us on the social media.
Thank you, Will.
Through the station, ABN studio. So I think with those things now
we are out of time, sorry, but we'll have to cut you short now.
Okay.
No problem.
Thank you, Will. Yeah. All right. This has been a quite interesting conversation.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we don't have the time much to keep talking. So the best thing is just go to all the social media sites, platforms that actually Will was giving out on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Or even go visit the Utuntu ZAMgazine.com website, and then you can be able to check for yourself. So we're just talking to Natasha, who is the managing editor of the ZAMgazine, Will, and Vladen from Serbia. And and here us at the studio. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Hey, Vladen, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, and well done, Natasha. And I guess that's so.
God's favorite rapper. Yellow holic music.
Ayo, is it make them bounce?
Yellow we akonda Yesu ni swa Limpopo we akana chimo even a star Limpopo Nima we choka koweka Mutima wa mushe kabeka Nima we choka koweka Vapa chalo kanaleka Kuliche vea liri Kuliche she's a vibe 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 Ati bwanji bebe Mafuta bwanji bebe Skinny yako ni yotelela Ona na yamba kushelela Because I've fallen for you You are so beautiful ooh Niki nemu yako teaspoon Ndefya waninvesta sugar I'm not playing with your heart girl Inesinite ya njuga Vapa chalo iwe no Vima kupangila chongo Tumeso kunzuna so Monga suchoka mantongo Wa bangwa shani My name is Yellow Dove, I am your friend Yellow we akonda Yesu ni swa Limpopo we akana chimo even a star Limpopo Nima we choka koweka Mutima wamushe kabeka ni we choka koweka vapa chalo kanaleka kulicheve aliri kuliche she's a vibe 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 gati beauty yanze mfeshi sembe mfeshi yanze iwe ngati kukukonda kwenze muntu sembe muntu enze ine I like the way you talk to people suma vipanga nifuno panga heartbeat yako inkale ringtone yanga ako ka woman of God woneka fresh kuchila veg I'm putting your face payanga reji kwandi veni funo kamba ni mami nipe mpako namba gelo we akonda Yesu ni swa nimpopo we akana chimo heaven star imbobo ni we choka koweka mutima wamushe kabeka ni we choka koweka vapa chalo kanaleka kulicheve aliri kuliche she's a vibe 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 naikonda iwe yo naikonda naikonda iwe yo naikonda naikonda iwe yo naikonda naikonda iwe yo naikonda.
Or you still digging, huh?
Gigi, run things, mana bana, busy on it. Baby, like Nenzeni vitaka vama love ulikangwe. Nenzeni na ufisa mutimanga. Nenzeni na ulesa mutimanga. Ndawa benzeko, alabalesa firai. Ndawa benzeko, benzo buena chapendo enda. Nengalira, poco seni muzua wenyaliana. Kutini kupese iwe chape ninakapita mokunami wapwanyi wa mutima wanga kutini kupese iwe baby ninakumanya masianako mama bize woyuzingana ninakumanya masianako kutini kupese iwe baby 24/7 mutima wenze chabe hurting me sinazofuna muntu kukamba pachikondi oh yeah. Not until you came my way mutima wanga wamenawe wachinja perception ya chikondi my baby ndawabenzeko alabalesa fewa hitarani yawe ndawabenzeko benzo bwela chapeno enda penalira poko seni muzua wenyaliana kutini kupese iwe chape ninakapita mokunami wapwanyi wa mutima wanga kutini kupese iwe baby ninakumanya masianako mama bize woyuzingana ninakumanya masianako kutini kupese iwe baby ninarira bakutifie ninarira sangiwe ninarira chanzeize ninarira bakutifie ninarira sangiwe ninarira chanzeize ninarira poko seni muzua wenyaliana kutini kupese iwe chape ninakapita mokunami wapwanyi wa mutima wanga kutini kupese iwe baby ninakumanya masianako mama bize woyuzingana ninakumanya masianako kutini kupese iwe baby ninarira bakutifie ninarira
Yes, yo. Utuntu border in the building. I did for the rap international, baby. Let's go, let's get it. I do it for the money, I do it for Utuntu na mahasla kumwesu we come for me now. I do it for my hood, I do it for the streets. I'm a rebel, I'm a fancy, bombazilla. I do it for the money, I do it for Utuntu na mahasla kumwesu we come for me now. I do it for my hood, I do it for the streets. I'm a rebel, I'm a fancy, bombazilla. It's the rise of the rebel and a power by the several. I'm all about the money, furu tela muma banki. Nanzelu za pastango and a skinny toba blacky. Beta cha story, fuck your pali money. Tine godfather wabagai kweni chokela. Welcome to the rebel land. Beta cha wasokela, I've seen and experienced. Vene ukali, beno fika this far. Kapoli ukalimba, ma push every track mpaka jombo mukaponde. Well recognized, ngamufuna munga zonde. I do it for the money, I do it for Utuntu na mahasla kumwesu we come for me now. I do it for my hood, I do it for the streets. I'm a rebel, I'm a fancy, bombazilla. I do it for the money, I do it for Utuntu na mahasla kumwesu we come for me now. I do it for my hood, I do it for the streets. I'm a rebel, I'm a fancy, bombazilla. Hey, chinso chika, taulingira kutwishika. Better throw your hands up, cut in our quicker. Turn the reason for the season, balance twadila ku prison. I made a them, oh, pay attention to my flow. Now look up to me, ngaka subadi dia kabalai. Took up the game, nya papene heta mwilava. D-Fox the rap, or rebellious selector. Let's go, let's get it. Nobody anywhere shares better than the rainbow. Better you maintain your land or salika disaleko. Utuntu border with the building. Signing out, the rapper king. It's Utuntu
Mr. Albany on the beat.
The true definition of African rhythm.
Kalandanya music promotion. Siba kukonda timasiba, just to move on. Bama kulena timamvela, basakira reason, yeah. Bafuna bankale manga iwe, manje sibanga panise so bamazonda vameno chita. When you go down, pick it up. Bafali na futi, go down, pick it up. Chitenge na Gucci, go down, pick it up. Baby, go down, pick it up. Baby, go down, pick it up. Bafali na futi, when you go down, pick it up. Chitenge na Gucci, go down, pick it up. Go down, pick it up.
If it's yours when you drop down, pick it up. Chile pule, in other words, rip it up. You the only one that's with it now. Baleke babe fake, you original. Style right now, let's hit them up. Shoot them down with no criminal. Never looked at me, wanna see me now. Baleke babe fake, you original.
Chikukanga kubwelela futi mukona, yeah. Kasako bakuseka kumbali chifukwa wayona. Silangane mumila futi ukalimu, yeah. Wakapo kama ikapu sweetie ukachilipo, yeah. Iwe tabe, baby you Mike bana, kambana.
Wanna smile in your face, but can't run the race. You suited for this, they don't have a case. Your goal is the only thing you gotta chase. But on a uchitika, they wanna embrace. Style right now, let's hit them up. Shoot them down with no criminal. Never looked at me, wanna see me now. Hey, yaga 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 yaga.
Siba kukonda timasiba, just to move on. Bama kunena timamvela, basakira reason, yeah. Bafuna bankale manga iwe, manje sibanga kwanise so bamazonda vameno chita. When you go down, pick it up. Bafali na futi, go down, pick it up. Chitenge na Gucci, go down, pick it up. Baby, go down, pick it up. Baby, go down, pick it up. Bafali na futi, when you go down, pick it up. Chitenge na Gucci, go down, pick it up.
pick it up. Chile pull in other words, rip it up. You the only one that's with it now. Baleke babe fake, you original. Style right now, Liz, hit him up. Shoot him down with no criminal. Never looked at me, wanna see me now. Baleke babe fake, you original.
Siba kukonda timansiba, just to move on. Baba kulena timamvela, basakira reason, yeah. Bafuna bankale manga iwe. Manje sibanga kwani seso, bamazonda fameno chita. When you go down, pick it up. Bafali lena booty, go down, pick it up. Chitenge na Gucci, go down, pick it up. Baby, go down, pick it up. Baby, go down, pick it up. Bafali lena booty, when you go down, pick it up. Chitenge na Gucci, go down, pick it up. Go down, pick it up.
If it's yours when it drop down, pick it up. Chile pull in other words, rip it up. You the only one that's with it now. Baleke babe fake, you original. Style right now, Liz, hit him up. Shoot him down with no criminal. Never looked at me, wanna see me now. Baleke babe fake, you original.
Tinasibana tikari bafana malavu tenzo buzi sana wai ufuno chinja rodi baby mutima usunge mushe usakalenge bena bagamelele momushe without your love I can't live. Cause you the air that I breathe. Osale kako, osanisia neka piso zanitaya. Uzaluba ni sacha bevintu, palas tu zachitana regreti. Baby, satana asa kutufye. Ndaba kulibe, asa kakukonda, like I do. Baby mutima usunge mushe usakalenge bena bagamelele momushe without your love I can't live. I can't live. Cause you the air that I breathe. Osanipoka chikondi Osa pasa bena, osa nipoka chikondi, osa pase bena. Baby, satana asa kutufye. Ndaba kulibe, asa kakukonda, like I do. Baby, mutima usunge mushe. Osa kalenge bena bagambelele momushe. Without your love I can't live. I can't live. Cause you the air that I breathe. Baby mutima usunge mushe. Usakalenge bena bagambelele momushe. Without your love I can't live. I can't live. Cause you the air that I breathe.
Kalandanya Music Promotion. You know how we do this. Dopest, freshest name in the game, ladies and gentlemen. You're Roberto. Let's go get him.
Nima itaya, nima luvyanya, koma chikondi bali wewe, ine mukati sichizira awe. No awe. I could count the times I thought I'd lose you. Show you friends that hate how much I love you, but you stay by my side. Oh, you stay by my side. Always in my lucky, lucky, lucky. Always in my lucky, lucky, lucky. Ni mulungu wa sebenza, ni mulungu wa jaliza. Kufika pano, always in my lucky, oh lucky. Always in my lucky, oh lucky. Ni mulungu wa sebenza.
Dopest, freshest name in the game, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get him one more time. Hey, true love is not blind, cause I can see it every single time that you smile. Look at you, I visit Finil and die in due time. I'm putting all the cards on the table. They got nobody where they get on a level. In a beauty gwisa wambi babi fiaba kena kasuma ono tire holi jaba. Nemuka tiri tempere holi mama. Ufa, inategelo yandini madamu. Eruba funondi kwa timine adamu. So this love will not stay there chungamu. Even the way she laughs, I when the new love. Like, love is kind, love is patient. I love webo kumofena kasenti. Nidoko tani never patient. Love nkala mumitima za tunorenti.
I could count the times I thought I'd lose you. Show you friends that hate how much I love you, but you stay by my side. Oh, you stay by my side. Always in my lucky, lucky, lucky. Always in my lucky, lucky, lucky. Ni mulungu wa sebenza, ni mulungu wa jaliza. Kufika pano, always in my lucky, oh lucky. Always in my lucky, oh lucky. Ni mulungu wa sebenza,
Dopest, freshest name in the game, ladies
ni
and gentlemen.
mulungu wa jaliza.
Roberto.
Kufika pano, always in
See, I knew it
my
was love the moment I saw you. Still no good till like mommy, I adore you. I'm opening doors, I'm pulling them chairs. All that gentleman shit, I'm doing it for you. See that smile on your face right now? Eyo nari pidideo ine. Both my hands in your waist right now. Lekanjika tile fene mwine. So nabanapanga na mofunta nienda sanga. Elo futi nari kusanga. Unipasa hopu nikakulanga. You see my ex give me butterflies, you give me wings to fly and see the other side. Like, now the chance to fantasize. Number one, put on Bella Paradise.
I
Like,
count the times I thought I'd lose you. Show you friends that hate how much I love you,
how much I love you.
but you stay by my side.
Stay by my side, baby.
Oh, you stay by my side.
Bamba, bamba, bamba,
Always
bamba.
in my lucky, lucky, lucky. Always in my lucky, lucky, lucky. Ni mulungu wa sebenza,
DJ Kandeke.
ni mulungu wa jaliza.
One more time, let's go. One, two,
Kufika pano, always in
three,
my lucky, oh lucky. Always in my lucky, oh lucky. Ni mulungu wa sebenza, ni mulungu wa jaliza. Kufika pano, always in my
See, I've been thinking about you all day and all night too. Are you feeling an environment? We might just do a part two. Okay, umfakali mbusha kanindala ne mwimbusha ke hapa nomba nalikusha hapa nomba kunatusha Kalandanya Music Promotion off entertainment scope, that's why I go there every day. You're Roberto. They thought we was done, we just warming up. Stash on that beat, Blackout Media. baba meneni mbela Wamafuna kukubendelela Simaona kwa medete chokela Wamafuna kukubelesha baby. They are causing confusion, they are causing confusion kuliwe. They are causing confusion, they are causing confusion kuliwe. Uligamana kachete mwiko, mutimanga wauma baby. Iwe utalalika.
Sheka sheka baby sibanga kwanise kuchosa chikondi kukwanisa kuponya chipangano chatu kuhonongana nyumba yatu ndiwe muzanga mukazi wanga na panza yanga mami kufaene nalifikana nguvengeza wamba wabakashika nza kukonja kuseni muzuwa usiku paka kuche my baby